Hey guys, welcome to another pedal related video. So this time it's gonna be talking again about PedalTrain 18, Novo 18. So these are my pedals which are in my studio right now, and they are on two different set of pedal boards, and I'm gonna move all of them onto this PedalTrain Novo 18. I was using PedalTrain 18 for my live gigs, but have decided not to do that anymore because it's not very good. At least it's not good for me. It may be good for other people out there, but the reason it's not good for me is because the case. I do not really like the case in which I carry this pedal board along with pedals. The case is almost 3 times bigger than this pedal board. To me, that's how it feels like, or at least 2.5 times bigger. And the issue I've got, it's just very odd shape and very heavy and very inconvenient to carry with me. So I've decided I'm gonna go back to using the Boss BCB60 pedal board, and I'm gonna be making another video for that very soon. But today's video is all about PedalTrain Novo 18. So it's lightweight, like it's super lightweight. I love that aspect of it, but once you put the pedals in it, things kind of get a little bit tricky because obviously it is gonna get heavier, and secondly it's just the case in which I carry, so it's just way too chunky and just awkward to carry. But anyways, that's enough of me, so let's go ahead and redo this PedalTrain Novo 18 pedal board, and we're gonna move all of these pedals. So let's quickly show you how many pedals I've got. Actually, I'm just going to do a count, and I'm going to show you what's happening here as well. Let's just remove this cable, get it out of the way. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pedals on this side of the pedal board, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. So I'm going to move all of these 11 pedals onto this PedalTrain Novo. I've got the voltage usage all added onto my phone here, so I can work out how many milliamps are being drawn by each pedal. And I've got a power supply stuck underneath this pedal board, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to move that power supply to this PedalTrain Novo 18. And some of these pedals are daisy chained, only some, but I've actually calculated the power each pedal is using, and I make sure that I don't exceed that power, so that I don't get any kind of strange noises and hums and buzzes and whatnot. So without further ado, let's go ahead and remove the first pedal. In this case, it's my Wah Crybaby, and alright, here it is. And this is gonna sit right here in the corner on the right hand side, and this is gonna be the first pedal in the chain. So I'm hoping I've kind of like roughly worked out the schematics of where each pedal is gonna go, and I'm hoping it's all gonna fit in. All 11 pedals are gonna fit in. So let's check it out. Alright, so the second one is my chromatic tuner, and I'm just gonna start just gonna move it here so you guys can actually see it as well. I'm gonna start connecting all the cables as I'm moving these pedals to the PedalTrain Novo, so that I don't have to spend more time connecting all the cables. Alright, the third pedal in my chain is the Boss's Super Overdrive. Sorry, the second one was Chromatic Tuner, which is also the Boss one. I forgot to show that. I'll quickly show it to you now. It's the Chromatic Tuner TU2. I've had this for many, many years and I love it. Alright, so the Super Overdrive is gonna go in next. Try to save up as much space as I can. So make sure that the cables go underneath so the board looks neat and tidy up on the top. Alright, here we go. Which one was this? So the fourth pedal in the chain is my Boss metal core, which is gonna go right after the Super Overdrive. And this is what I was gonna say before, that my signal chain is running pretty clean, straightforward. It's just going in, and then out into the amplifier. So a very simple system, nothing too complicated. All right, so the pedal that I was daisy chaining was actually the Super Overdrive and the metal core. They're all going into the 100 milliamp input of the power supply. All right, what's next? The next one in the chain is my TC Electronics Afterglow Chorus pedal. It's a pretty cool pedal. I love the shape of this pedal as well, and it sounds great. And this is gonna go right next to the Boss metal core. The good thing about the TC Electronic pedals is that if you have few of them, you can actually put them right next to each other, and you will see that very soon. So at the moment, I'll show you guys what my pedal board looks like. This is what it looks like. So I've got the Crybaby, I've got the Chromatic Tuner, I've got the Boss Super Overdrive, and I've got TC Electronics Chorus pedal. I'm just thinking I might be even able to put my power supply on top of this PedalTrain, but we'll see. Just have to wait and see. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's start doing the pedals on top. Hope you guys can see this thing. Sorry, I'm only using one camera and hopefully everything is easily visible. Alright, so 1 to 5. The sixth pedal in my chain is, it's stuck pretty tightly. I gotta remember this is also daisy chained. Alright, so the sixth pedal is TC Electronics Blood Moon Phaser. I love the sound of this thing. It's just so straightforward and easy to use. I like pedals with few knobs on them because it just makes life so much easier when you want to adjust the settings. When there's like way too many knobs, it just kind of makes things very confusing, at least for myself. Alright, here we go, where I'm gonna put this. So I've got two options. Either I put this pedal right up on the top, just like so, or maybe on the side, maybe here. And I think I might do that, maybe put it on the side. If I'm gonna put it on the top, it's not a bad idea. I mean, I'm not really moving out of these pedals in and out very fast if I'm using something. Mostly I use these pedals for just practicing or recording music, so I can't actually place it up on the top, because if I'm going to leave it here, the issue would be like I will run out of space very soon, I think, and that's my big concern. So I've got to make sure. Also, I just realized this is also daisy chained, so I need to figure out how many pedals are daisy chained. Alright, so there's 4 of them daisy chained. Okay, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can put the other ones up on the top. Is that gonna work? That is a big question. Being a little bit indecisive right now. So I think the best idea for me would be to kind of like bring all these pedals out of the old pedal board and put them straight onto the PedalTrain Novo and see what it looks like. So I was gonna show these pedals to you guys one at a time, but now I'm going to show it to them straight away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th pedal in the chain is the delay pedal, the Prophet by TC Electronics. And then the 8th one is the reverb pedal, TC Electronics Sky Surfer. It's actually a mini pedal, but nevertheless it's got the same, almost similar thickness to the other TC Electronic pedals. And it can sit flush next to each other. And then, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And number 9th pedal is my TC Electronics compressor force field. Alright, so let's see. If I was to put these pedals up on the top, how much space I'll be left for my other 2 pedals. I can put them all together, but maybe let's do that. If I was to move all the TC Electronic pedals a little bit lower, that might help in saving space, because pedal real estate is very critical. As you guys all know that. Very, very important that you have enough space. Alright. So I've got, after I finish putting up all these TC Electronic pedals, I still need space to put up 2 more pedals, which is my Boss looper pedal, the RC10R. And so this is what it looks like at the moment. If I was to put all these pedals here, I'm gonna run out of space to put the Boss looper RC10R pedal. So what I will do now, which I didn't want it to do, but I will move these 4 pedals up on the top over here so I can fit in the looper pedals just over here, and they'll use up all the space on this pedal board. Alright, the only drawback of this is that I need to reach out for the Boss phaser pedal a bit high up on the top. It's not going to be too much of an issue, but yeah. Alright, that's fine. We got to do what we got to do. At least the good thing is, like, rather than using 2 pedal boards, I'd be able to fit everything on 1 pedal board. So that's the advantage. Alrighty. And pedal number 10 and 11 will be the Boss RC10R. Alright. which has a lot of cables going in and out of all its ports. So that's the Boss RC10R looper pedal, and I'm gonna put this right here in the corner, and next to that pedal is the Boss dual foot switch FS7, which is very important to have if you've got the Boss RC10R looper pedal or any kind of other Boss looper pedals, because it makes a huge difference. It makes things so much easier when you're switching between different sections of the loop pedals, the loop pedal in this case. Alright, so I managed to fit all my 11 pedals on this board, as you can see that. So as I was saying before, TC Electronics pedals are really cool because the input and output jacks for all of these pedals are up on the top, which makes life so much easier. You can just put them all flushed next to each other, and everything becomes easy. And that's the same case with the Boss looper pedal as well. All the jacks are on the top. Even for the foot switch, the jacks are up on the top as well. There are 2 jacks. Alright, so I think I'm pretty happy with it. The phaser is a little bit tucked behind the wah pedal, but it's not going to stop, the wah pedal is not going to stop me from accessing the foot switch button, so I'm okay with that. And I'm actually left with a lot of space in the middle, and I guess I could always store my power adapters there. I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead and start connecting all these cables in. Alright, I gotta remove some of these cables. I'm gonna speed up this video a little bit while I actually connect the cables. Alright. Alright guys, so this is what my pedal board looks like now. I've decided to move my power supply up on the top in the middle because that space was empty, and I won't be putting anything here, at least in the middle. I may get another pedal and I may put it here, one of the things. You know, I don't know, but I haven't decided yet. But for the time being, this is my setup. It's pretty clean at the moment. All the cables are tucked underneath, which is great. And the cool thing is, like, the lights turn on and it's like a blue lighting system in this power supply, and it kind of looks pretty cool. So I'm just gonna do that and leave it as it is. Yeah, so this is my pedal board. All 11 pedals on PedalTrain Novo 18, which is amazing. And this is just gonna sit underneath here right next to my computer in my studio, so that I'll have easy access to all these cool pedals when I'm actually playing or recording or whatever I'm doing. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this little video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done that already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.